What's good with the YouTube? Y'all know Big Blocker with a convict's perspective. I'm gonna smash, dash, and slide on through that little bit of energy. What's cracking, people? Please hit the like, subscribe, comment, do all things to help support your boy, as well as hit that bell notification for future content, man. So check it out, man. I'm gonna be put the community post right now. Let's jump in on this raffle, guys. Let's get this going. I have two pairs of shoes, a size 9 Jordans and a size 12.5 Yeezys. But without further ado, man, I hope you guys are having a positive day and prepare for this weekend. Stay striving. We got an interesting topic. Another person was killed in prison. This is becoming the regular. An LA serial killer suspected of killing a child sexual abuser at Delano prison. A Los Angeles serial killer who bludgeoned his victim with a baseball bat is suspected of killing his cellmate on Friday at North Kern State Prison in Delano. Ramon Escobar, 51, shared a cell with Juan Villanueva, who was serving a life sentence for aggravated assault of a child under 14. Wow. Villanueva was found unresponsive in his cell at 8:49 a.m., pronounced dead a short time later. According to a CDCR release, prison officials have restricted movement in the area where the attack occurred so investigation can proceed. The coroner's office will release Villanueva's cause of death. Escobar is serving life without parole. He admitted to killing his uncle and aunt in Texas before fleeing to California, where in 2018 he bludgeoned 5 people to death and injured several others, many of them homeless, in attacks that occurred in Los Angeles and Santa Monica. Escobar, originally from El Salvador, was deported 6 times before the killings, officials said. Well, this is pretty much self-evident, man. As far as like I've always said, I think everybody agrees, man. Once you commit that crime towards anyone that's of child or even certain women, you're pretty much a wrap. I don't think anybody has any type of remorse or feels that you could be rehabilitated. Hell, the individual that did this, man, was had 7 hot ones himself, man. Killed his aunt, his uncle, and then 5 other people, man. So, you know, with the California getting rid of the death penalty, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if they start to impose it based upon this Goshen case, right? I don't have any sadness or any remorse or have any type of compassion when it comes to individuals who commit those type of crimes. That's just who I am as a man today, and that's where it stays. But as we can see, it doesn't matter if it's a general population yard or SMY, level 4, level 2, level 3. The California Department of Corrections is probably one of the most violent prison systems that there is. Besides, I think Alabama's up there, and I think South Carolina's up there as well as Louisiana. Those prisons all have as far as percentage-wise, due to inmates, have a high level of crime, man. A high level of assaults, high level of murders. I think, not Alabama, Georgia, excuse me. I think Georgia's system is probably one of the worst ones, man. They're understaffed and they're having numerous killings, man. I seen a video where the dude was fucking dead on a fucking rail inside a prison module for hours before they checked on him. You know, California, they have the access they have the correctional staff there to run a prison. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get too many situations like that. It's just the nature of California inmates and the way things are structured that it just creates a very violent atmosphere, man. You know? But every time I see one of these cases, I think it's, regardless of what the alleged suspect has done in his past, as long as it ain't no type of deviant crimes, I don't really respect that he killed, 7 people. You know what I'm saying? But he did finally do a service to the community by getting rid of this one piece of shit trash. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, when it comes to kids, man, it's all or nothing, man. Either you're going to sit there and support people who stand against predators and people who prey on weak, or you're going to sit there and you're going to allow it. You know what I'm saying? Me, personally, I got no remorse, no sympathy, no nothing. They're trash. They can sit there. We should be killing them instead of wasting taxpayer money. That's my personal view. But I think this is already, the 5th killing in prison this year. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple weeks ago, we had one in, High Desert in Folsom in the Salinas Valley. I think this is either the 4th or 5th, murder that has occurred. And I think they even had one recently at Mill Creek. So the Department of Corrections, man, like I said, for you youngsters out there that are tapping in watching this channel, it doesn't matter if you're on an active yard, level 4, level 2, SMY, whatever. There's no guarantee to coming home, And now that they're closing a lot of different prisons, expect the increase in violence, expect violence to increase even tenfold, because they're going to have to house these people somewhere. You know what I'm saying? California is not, their numbers have started to dwindle a little bit as far as the amount of people that are locked up, but a lot of that is based upon COVID. Okay. Now, with closing all these prisons, you're going to put a lot more different inmates who are going to be crossing paths, who traditionally they had their own yards to where they didn't have to go through these issues. You're going to start to see a lot more killings, a lot more stabbings. And like a correction officer told me, the administration is writing these up as mutual combats. It doesn't matter if it's 4-on-2, 4-on-1, 2-on-1, they're writing up as a mutual conflict, even if there's pieces being involved. And it's because they're trying to safeguard and show the state the statistics of their improvement. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the Department of Correction is probably one of the most corrupt enterprises in California. They've had the strongest union, and they've had a lot of sway within the political communities. You know, politicians have been able to support, do special donations and whatnot. There's certain people who are aligned, who gave support to politicians who benefited, whether it be for certain, job bids, certain things that are being supplied to the prisons and whatnot. It's one of those things. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. This is a big business. This isn't just a job, But anyways, man, this is crazy. When I was last in prison, guys, I think we'd probably hear about maybe 1 to 3 prisoners being killed a year, bro. That was it. But then again, we were on lockdown a lot longer. When the incident would happen on the yard, we'd be on lockdown for like 9 months. You know what I'm saying? Then they would run those little mini yards where they let out maybe, 6 and 6. Next thing you know, you go out there, you get busy. On lockdown for another 6 months. Nowadays, I think the longest that they have people on lockdown right now is no longer than 30 days, I believe. So a lot of things have changed in prison compared to when I went to prison, man. So all you guys that are new, that are in prison right now, all these 30-day lockdowns, 1-week lockdowns, man, we used to go on month-long lockdowns, man. A lot of times people get ready to go hit the store, they get all their fucking tobacco, their hygiene and whatnot, and get ready to get off. You know what I'm saying? That was just a tradition in the system. When there was issues in funk, a lot of times it'd be better just to wait so we can just get busy later on. But anyways, man, like I said, I'll try to tap in live tonight. I don't know how much time I'm going to have. I've been kind of busy the last few days. Been putting together some things that are outside of YouTube. Hopefully I'll be having some travel pretty soon. Tap into that fucking, to that raffle, man. It's going to help support the channel, as well as help support my journey, as I have a event I'm supposed to attend sometime in March. With that said, it's your boy Flacco, Convict's Perspective. Smash and dash, and we out.